Hello everyone and welcome to PWA Sunday Slam. I am Bill Yankovi. We have a lot to get to this week. Our feature match is an 8-man tag match. It's a return match from the USA versus the World event, plus a #1 contenders match to the PWA Women's title, and a lot more. You'll have to pardon me here for just a brief moment. There we go. Alright, so first things first. We did not get a chance to talk about this last week because, well, we took a week off. Our next title that we're going to crown is the PWA Trios Championship. And that tournament begins next week with the Lords of Trios tournament. So throughout today's episode, we're going to reveal the 16 teams that are going to compete in this tournament. The tournament begins next Sunday, August the 2nd. The finals takes place on August the 30th. More info as we roll on. We're going to start off with junior heavyweight action. Danny Hodge and Mark Rocco. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Tiger Hattori, referee. Let's go to the ring. As we're underway, again, you, the fans, you made your voices loud and clear, and you want the Trios Championship to be crowned next, and that is exactly what we're going to give you, starting next week with the Lords of Trios tournament. After this opening contest, we will announce the first 4 teams for the tournament. In the ring right now, Danny Hodge and Mark Rocco. We've seen these guys once in action. Rocco was a victor in his opening, or in his first match. Hodge was a loser, so we're going to see how this turns out. If Danny Hodge can pick up his first victory, or if Rocco can go 2-0 here in PWA competition. Series of chops there by Rocco sends Hodge down. Nice uppercut. So much going on. The Lords of Trios tournament going to take place basically all of August. Going to be focusing on that. One match that we are looking forward to this week, Manami Toyota and Jaguar Yokota. The winner of that match will be the #1 contender to the PWA Women's title, currently held by Mildred Burke. And Rocco with a big splash. I don't know if he got all of that, though. Hodge kicks him off. There's a hip toss. Rocco to the ropes. Nice STO takedown. And then, of course, back at USA versus the World, we saw Bret Hart make history by becoming the first ever 2-time PWA World Champion, beating Cody Rhodes. Gotta wonder what's next in line for Bret Hart and the world title. Triangle choke here by Rocco. Hodge able to get out of it.
Come on! Come on!
Nice takedown again by Rocco. Elbow to the back. Oh, nice cradle. Only a 1 count though. Waist lock. Into a backbreaker. Oh, nice takedown there by Hodge. Got him into a submission. Rocco able to get out of it. Rocco sent into the corner. Shoulder blocks. Into the midsection there by Hodge. Both men to the ropes. Double thrust there by Mark Rocco. Drops the knee in the midsection. Going up again. Hits a big splash. Beautiful Frankensteiner into a triangle choke. And Hodge not going to surrender there. Snap suplex by Rocco. Going up again. Drops the knee.
Come on!
Oh, look at that counter. Tombstone by Rocco. Into the corner goes Danny Hodge, and he catches the back elbow. Another back elbow by Mark Rocco. Only on 1 count, though. Oh, and Hodge got out of the way. Looks like a modified STF. And he was working on that injured knee. Was a pin attempt, but too close to the rope, says Tiger Hattori.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, nice side headlock takeover. Both these men in very good shape. Hodge, pardon me, Rocco stops himself there. Oh! Looked like a cradle tombstone that time. And there's an enziguri. Looked like a modified Alabama slam there by Rocco. And he hits it again. Going to the top rope. Drops the knee onto Danny Hodge. There's a drop toe hold there by Hodge. Going to that STF position. And Hodge caught into a tombstone. There's an elbow drop. Back to the STF in the middle of the ring. Could not get him though. Both men lock up. Hodge going for a cover. Only 1 count. Hodge got him in a front face lock here. Drops him. Going for a cover. Only a 1 count again.
Come on!
Oh, and a headbutt there by Rocco. Both men on the ropes.
Come on!
Nice STO takedown. Hodge caught on a snap suplex. Working on that arm. Oh, look at that. Looks like a front or a triangle choke there, but Rocco able to get out of it. Belly to belly by Danny Hodge. Going to a figure 4 leg lock. as we have hit the 15-minute mark. 15 minutes remain in our opening contest. Got him in a stretch. Both men really going at it here in this junior heavyweight battle. Locked up once more. Got him in a pin there. 2 count only.
Come on!
Side headlock takeover. Not quite giving in there. Right on the side headlock, close to the ropes though. Not giving in. Oh, nice back suplex by Mark Rocco. No, Hodge countered out of that waist lock into a double wrist lock. And Rocco able to get out again. German suplex with a bridge by Hodge, and that only gets a 2 count. Oh, Hodge caught Rocco. And again another 2 count. Hodge with a series of chops. This time Hodge with a snap suplex.
Come on!
Oh, and a headbutt. In the corner. Hodge, German suplex again. He's got the bridge. And a 2 count only. Rocco drops the knee right into the midsection. Into a Boston Crab. Tough position for Hodge, and Hodge is able to get out of it. Belly-to-belly suplex. Drop kick by Danny Hodge. Nice side headlock takeover by Rocco. Oh, and that's it. Referee calls for the bell. (21:18) the time of the fall. Mark Rocco getting his second win here in the PWA in a really good opening match. Alright, so like we said, we're going to announce all 16 teams for the upcoming Lords of Trios tournament. And how we're going to do this is after every match, we're going to announce 4 teams that have been selected. All 16 have been picked. So we're going to announce the first 4 teams for the Lords of Trios tournament. The tournament begins next week. So the first 4 teams we're going to announce at this time, arguably the best trios team here in the PWA, Los Brazos, along with the team that beat Los Brazos a few weeks ago. Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors are going to be part of the Lords of Trios tournament. Also, we will have Team All Japan, which consists of Giant Baba, Jumbo Tsuruta, and Tenryu. And the final team in this first group of 4, Team New Japan, which consists of Antonio Inoki, Tatsumi Fujinami, and Tiger Mask. That is the first group of 4 for the Lords of Trios tournament. We will announce more teams later on. We got a very interesting match coming up here, as we're going to see Eddie Guerrero for the first time in singles competition against a man who we haven't had much of a chance to see, but we're going to get a chance here today in Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, Bobby Heenan in his corner. Tommy Young going to be your referee, 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring. And we are underway here. Heenan family is getting bigger and bigger. We do understand that Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens have been given contracts to join the Heenan family. Heenan was particularly impressed by Pat Patterson's performance in that tag match against the Holy Demon Army of Kawada and Akira Tao many weeks ago. So the Heenan family getting bigger and bigger. We'll have to see how that's going to work out. Orndorff with an elbow drop. Heenan has so much talent. Any one of his guys could be PWA World Champion. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before Bobby Heenan has gold in the Heenan family. Snapmare takeover by Eddie Guerrero. With an elbow.
Give up.
Going early for the Ballistic Crab. Guerrero able to kick out of that. Clubbing forearm by Orndorff. To the ropes he goes, drops an elbow. But Guerrero up with a body slam. We've seen Eddie Guerrero in tag team action with Rey Mysterio, his tag team partner. First time we're really getting a chance to see Guerrero in singles competition.
Give up.
Looks like both men are going to be trading here. And Eddie wins that exchange. To the ropes. Baseball dropkick. Guerrero sends Orndorff into the corner. Ooh, what a boot there by Orndorff. Drops an elbow. Step up enziguri by Guerrero. And Orndorff with a DDT as Orndorff climbs the top rope. Misses on the elbow, and there you saw it. Bobby Heenan sliding a chair into the ring as only the brain can. As Orndorff locks in a figure four leg lock.
Give up.
Nice drop toe hold there. Lock up again. Series of punches by Orndorff. Back to the figure four leg lock.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Lock up once more. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to try there, but didn't get fooled. Orndorff going for a pin. Almost a 3 count. There's an uppercut by Guerrero. Low kick there. Drop toe hold. Oh, look at that beautiful cradle. Only a 1 count. Orndorff with a sleeper. Drops him down. Into a kick. Guerrero with a snapmare takeover. Lock up again. Snap suplex by Eddie. Eddie beats Orndorff there with a chop. Both men are down. Oh, and a beautiful DDT by Eddie Guerrero as he pulls Orndorff away from the ropes. Series of punches knocking Eddie down, and there's an elbow drop. Nice arm drag by Eddie Guerrero. Drop toe hold. Orndorff off to the ropes. Drops an elbow. Punch into the midsection by Eddie Guerrero. He's going to the top rope. Oh, I thought he was going for the frog splash, but decided to do a cannonball. Lock up again. Guerrero into the ropes. Back body drop. Cradle, but referee Tommy Young says too close to the ropes. Guerrero into the ropes. Knee into the midsection by Paul Orndorff. Orndorff hits an elbow into the small of the back. Going again, another elbow. Orndorff pulling Guerrero up. Guerrero, look at that, Splash Mountain, and Heenan up on the apron, maybe thinking that his man was going to get beat there. I'm not really sure. Orndorff now to the top rope, hits a diving elbow, and Eddie, series of cradling pins, and look at that, Heenan still distracting the referee, and the ref could not get there in time to make the pin. But there's a jawbreaker by Guerrero. Guerrero, brainbuster! Into the ropes. Beautiful DDT there by Guerrero. Spinning heel kick. Eddie going for Splash Mountain again. He's got it. Going for the cover. And that's it. Eddie Guerrero gets a win over Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Big win for Eddie Guerrero in his first singles match in the PWA. 15:02, the time of the fall. Alright. So now we're going to reveal the next 4 teams in the upcoming Lords of Trios tournament. You guys voted for the Trios title to be our next championship crown. We're going to have a special tournament called the Lords of Trios tournament. We revealed the first 4 teams, which, if you did not hear, I'll mention it real quick. Los Brazos, Dusty Rhodes and the Road Warriors, Team All Japan, and Team New Japan. Here are the next 4 teams added to this tournament. Team Noah, which consists of Mitsuharu Misawa, Kenta Kobashi, and Jun Akiyama. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Team Mexico, El Santo, Blue Demon, and Gory Guerrero. And Chaos, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tomohiro Ishii, and the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, are in the tournament. That rounds out that group of 4 announced. So we have hit the halfway point. I guess you could call it our selection show of teams in the Lord of Trios tournament. We will reveal the next 4 teams a little later on. But coming up right now, we got a big women's match, as it's going to be Manami Toyota against Jaguar Yokota. And this is a big match because the winner of this match will be the number 1 contender to the PWA Women's title, which currently is held by Mildred Burke. Joe and Morella going to be your referee. 1 fall, 45-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring. This is a very interesting match. The PWA Booking Committee thought Jaguar Yokota, with her recent performances, was near the top of the number 1 contendership, but Mildred Burke was really impressed with the performance of Manami Toyota during the women's title tournament. That Burke pushed for Toyota to be in this position. So the winner of this is going to be the number 1 contender to the PWA Women's title. It'll be very interesting to see who comes out of this the number 1 contender. And we saw Burke successfully defend the women's title a few weeks ago at USA versus the World when she beat Chigusa Nagayo and basically clinched the series for Team USA on that occasion. Toyota with a nice leg sweep there. Into a chin lock. Yokota able to get out of it. We have 4 more teams yet to announce for the Lords of Trios tournament, which you guys will see or will hear after this next match. 16 teams are going to compete over the next 5 weeks to crown the first Trios champions. Ooh, what a slap there by Toyota. Into an octopus. Toyota drops an elbow. Going into a camel clutch. And Yokota able to get out of it. Butterfly in the arms. Beautiful suplex. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. German suplex with a bridge, but only a 1 count again. Butterfly in the arm again with a suplex. Into a figure 4 leg lock. Breaks that up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful suplex with a bridge, but only a 1 count.
5 minutes gone.
Yokota, pile driver onto Toyota. Into a suplex. Only get a 2 count. Back to the camel clutch. Oh, both women meet up there. Toyota off to the ropes. Deep arm drag by Yokota. Super. Oh, Fisherman's Brainbuster there by Yokota. Into a back suplex. Almost got a 3 count. There's a suplex there by Yokota. Oh! Butterfly powerbomb. Almost a Jade Driller there. And almost get Yokota again, or Toyota again. Shoulder block, down goes Toyota. Back suplex with a bridge. Oh, Yokota just getting closer and closer to the 3 count. She keeps it up. She's going to get there sooner or later. Deep arm drag by Yokota. Leg trip there by Toyota. Butterfly in the arm. Got her again. Dragging her away from the ropes. And again, Toyota not giving up. Maybe there's a reason why Burke voted or convinced the booking committee to get her in this match in a jackhammer. And that's it. Toyota put up a fight, but Jaguar Yokota, winning it with a jackhammer, is now the #1 contender to the PWA Women's title. And watch out, Mildred Burke. She is coming for that belt. 9 minutes, 14 seconds, the time of the fall. Alright, so like we said, we are halfway through announcing our teams for the Lords of Trios tournament. Here is the next group of 4 that are in the tournament. We will see the fabulous Kangaroos, who have been undefeated in Trios competition to this point. They have not lost a match in Trios action. We will see them. We will also see the team that Jim Cornette is now having us referred to as America's team. The Midnight Express, Dennis Condrey, Bobby Heenan, and Stan Lane. Apparently Cornette said, hey, our guys won the first match for Team USA to lead the victory. You should call them America's team, and unfortunately that is what we are doing for Jim Cornette. Also, the fabulous Freebirds are going to be in the tournament, and to round out this group, Los Misioneros de la Muerte are going to be in the Lords of Trios tournament. And after our feature match, we will announce the final 4 teams entered in this tournament to round out the 16 teams competing. So coming up, we're going to get a rematch from USA versus the World. A match that, well, we never really got a chance to see go through. And that is the big 8-man tag match. We had the match, and it ended, I think, a lot quicker than anybody thought it would. And you, the PWA fans, asked. We want the rematch. So we're going to give it to you right here. So it's going to be a team led by Hulk Hogan. It's going to be Hulk Hogan, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, and Kurt Angle. And they are going to be facing a team led by Andre the Giant. And we will remind everyone his team again, for those that either forgot or weren't around the first time we had this match. It is Andre the Giant teaming up with George Hackenschmidt, Chris Jericho, and Bruno Sammartino. This is going to be a very interesting 8-man tag match that hopefully today we will have a winner in this one. We didn't get one. Well, the American team won the first time, but it was by countout. Hopefully we will get an absolute definitive winner. Red Shoes is your referee. 1 fall, 60-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring. And it will be the team captains, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, starting it off. And this is 1 fall, so it's not an elimination match. This is 1 fall with a 1-hour time limit. Hogan into his corner. Series of kicks by Andre. Andre, a beloved fan favorite all over the world. Leading the international team. Me in the midsection. Apparently he is not done. Andre is with Terry Funk and Jimmy Hart. Oh, and Andre got slammed on the floor by Hulk Hogan. As both men are fighting on the outside, Bruno was coming to check. Andre back in the ring, and Hogan gets back in the ring on a 17 count as he tags in Ric Flair, and Andre tags in Hackenschmidt. Boy, for a moment I thought we were going to have a deja vu of what happened the last time these two teams met. Nice takedown by Hackenschmidt into a leg lock. We do have standby matches in case this ends early. And the tag is made to Ricky Steamboat. Hackenschmidt had a double wrist lock there on Flair, but now Steamboat with a crossface chicken wing. Nice takedown there by Hackenschmidt. Kicks off Hackenschmidt. Nice leg takedown again. And another leg lock. I will say there were some people that were disappointed by not being selected into the Lords of Trios tournament, as both the men that tagged out had submissions. And Angle and Hackenschmidt are still going at each other from their battle from 3 weeks ago, which caused the count-out victory for Team USA. But now, Angle has to deal with Bruno Sammartino. And Angle gets out of that head scissors. But Bruno able to fight him off. And down goes Angle. Bruno into the ropes. Puts a stop to him and a stomp again. Shoulder block there by Angle. Huck up once more, European uppercut. Little shoulder block again by Angle. And Angle tags in Steamboat And Bruno's going to tag in Chris Jericho. Into the corner goes Steamboat. Jericho with a nice takedown. Boot to the midsection. Oh, what a forearm shot there by Jericho. And Steamboat with a chop. Baseball dropkick there by Jericho. Steamboat reversing it into a suplex of his own. And it makes the tag back to Angle. Side headlock takeover by Angle. Red Shoes says they're in the ropes. Angle is just so precise in the ring. Oh, Jericho countered that. Able to kick out. Snapmare takeover. Working on that arm is Angle. Tag back to Hackenschmidt. Nice takedown. Knee in the midsection by Angle. Took him down there. Hackenschmidt reversing into a wrist lock. We saw Hackenschmidt beat Brock Lesnar not too long ago. Hackenschmidt is able to hang with the best of them. And Angle tags Hogan back in. And Angle will just not stop on Hackenschmidt as Hogan knocks down George Hackenschmidt. Sends him into the corner. Boot to the midsection. And Hackenschmidt makes the tag to Jericho. Lock up again. Knee into the midsection by Hogan. Hogan into the corner. Oh, a punch to the head. Hogan drops an elbow. Locking up again. Hogan. Pile driver. Yes, he gets it on Jericho. And Jericho making a tag to Andre. Look at that strength by Hogan. Suplexing Andre the Giant. And now you got the big guy mad. Going for a cover. Only a 1 count. Andre makes a tag to Bruno. Hogan makes a tag to Flair. Oh, and a clip by Flair on the leg of Bruno. Stomp onto Flair. Got a forearm shot there. Bruno spinning toe hold. And Angle there to break it up. Angle is just a madman in this match. He was the exact same way 3 weeks ago during the USA versus the World Series. And he is this way again today. Hogan tagged in as we have hit the 15-minute mark. 45 minutes remain in this 8-man tag. Series of shoulder blocks by Hogan. Oh, and a rake in the eyes by Bruno. Hogan with a slam. Off the ropes. Hits the leg drop. Thought he would go for the pin there, but Bruno going back to Hackenschmidt and a double drop kick onto Hogan. Hogan, pile driver, yes, he got it again. Hogan with another leg drop, this time on Hackenschmidt. Hooks the leg. And Bruno able to break it up. And now the international team going on to Hogan. Oh, and look at this. Hackenschmidt with a bear hug. And now all 8 men are in the ring. We have Pandemonium, Chaos, a DDT by Jericho on the Hogan. Hackenschmidt from behind to the ropes. Waistlock, no. Elbow there by Hogan, and he tags into Steamboat. Double suplex, he got him. Steamboat, Tombstone onto Hackenschmidt. And Hackenschmidt getting out of there, tagging Jericho in. Double suplex onto Jericho, or onto Steamboat, pardon me. Hackenschmidt with a double wrist lock of his own, but he's not the legal man. And the tag is made to Angle. This referee's lost control. Steamboat tombstones Jericho. Angle locks in the ankle lock on Jericho. And his team is there to save him in time before they could surrender. Andre with a big boot. Angle with a clothesline, knocking Jericho down. Jericho though with a boot. Tag made to Andre. Let's see what Angle does. He tags in Flair. Oh, a pile driver onto Jericho by Flair. But it's Andre, the legal man. Flair blocking in the figure 4. And Andre's team there to make a save. Otherwise, that was over. And Andre with a claw hold right in the midsection of Flair. And that's broken up. I think Angle was the one that broke it up there that time. Everybody in the ring. And the tag is made to Bruno. And the tag is made back to Angle. Bruno with a cover. Only a 2 count. Crossface chicken wing by Steamboat on the Sammartino, but Steamboat not the legal man. Bruno able to get out of that double team. Bruno going for a cover. And Kurt Angle to get out. Angle was able to get out of that. And now Hackenschmidt working on Angle. These two seem to not separate. They cannot be pulled apart. And Angle makes a tag to Steamboat. Series of uppercuts by Angle sends Sammartino down. Got a break there. Drop kick by Sammartino. And he tags in Andre. Andre picking up Steamboat. Oh, Steamboat with an armbar. And Jericho there to make a save. Chaos is ensuing in this 8-man tag like we thought it would. And Andre dragging Steamboat away from the ropes. Oh, and a chop by Andre. And he tags in Hackenschmidt. And a tag made to Hogan. Back suplex by Steamboat. Hogan doing a little showboating there. Oh, Hackenschmidt, double wrist lock onto Hogan. And Flair is there to make a save. Meanwhile, Angle's got the ankle lock on Hackenschmidt. Jericho with a suplex onto Hogan. Now Hackenschmidt working on the leg. Hackenschmidt able to get out of that double team. Off to the ropes. Waist lock. No, Hogan able to get out of that. Hogan with a high knee. Setting up maybe the leg drop. He got it. Oh, but Hackenschmidt is right up. Nice takedown by Hackenschmidt. Hogan kicks him off. Where else but in the PWA will you see 8-man tag team action like this? And a tag is made to Sammartino. And Hogan makes a tag to Angle. And a double suplex on the Sammartino. As we've hit the 30-minute mark. 30 minutes remain in this match. Bruno back in with plenty of time. Oh, there's the Angle slam. And Sammartino is on the outside. Now Angle was on the outside. Now he's back in. Everybody getting involved. This is absolutely crazy. Can Bruno get back in the ring? Angle is now on the outside. Angle is the one being counted and he's back in. Now Bruno is back thrown out. We've lost control of this match. Suplex onto the floor. Angle just going to town on anybody and everybody that's in his way. Oh, Angle under the barricade. And Angle got to get back in on a 17 count. And now, hopefully, the two legal men can resolve their differences. And a tag is made to Hogan. Bruno grabbing Angle, takes him down, but it is Hogan, the legal man. Oh, the ref called for the bell! And Flair's still working on Sammartino. I believe Hogan got the win on a side headlock. He did. 32-49, the time of the fall. Hulk Hogan defeats Bruno Sammartino with a side headlock in what was a crazy 8-man tag match. Well, we do have time for at least one standby match, but we got to reveal right now the final 4 teams in the Lords of Trios tournament that will crown the first PWA Trios champions. So here are the final 4 teams that are in this tournament. We have Los Hermanos Dinamita, the Funks. Dory Sr., Dory Jr., and Terry Funk are going to be involved. The Villanos are going to be involved. Villano 3, 4, and 5. And rounding out this selection of 16 teams, members of the Heenan family, Nick Bockwinkel, Pat Patterson, and Ray Stevens round out the group of 16 that will be in the Lords of Trios tournament. One thing that should be mentioned with that tournament before we go to our first of possible 2 bonus matches is every match will be no time limit. There's got to be a winner in every match. What we do, if there's a double count out, we will figure that out, or a double disqualification, but we're going to have a winner in every match. Only the winners advance in the tournament. Well, we do have time, like we said, for at least one standby match, which we are going to bring to you right now, and we're going to see some tag team action. As it will be Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher teaming up. We haven't seen them in a while, but they're going to be teaming up here against a unique team of Abdullah the Butcher and the Great Muta, of course accompanied by Gary Hart. This will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and of course, depending on what happens, maybe we get a bonus match, another bonus match, maybe not. We'll have to see. So let's go to the ring for this first of possible 2 bonus matches. Just want to say real quick before we get into this and let you, the fans, listen in to the action of this tag team match. If you are a part of our PWA Facebook group, you will see the full list of the 16 teams in the upcoming Lords of Trios tournament to crown the first PWA Trios champions. Thank you all again for joining us here today. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon. If you're on Twitch or wherever you're watching this, maybe on YouTube. thing I could say about that was, holy cow, what a violent match that ended up being. But a victory is a victory nonetheless for Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher. Well, you know, we're going to give you the other bonus match. Even though that one was a long one, we're going to give you the other bonus match. It is going to be Bob Backlund against Jackie Fargo. We've only seen Jackie Fargo once, and that was in a battle royal. Backlund, we've seen a couple of times before. It's going to be a very interesting match to wrap up this week's PWA Sunday Slam, as we are all anxiously waiting for the start of the Lord of Trios tournament that's going to take place next week. Wait a minute, what's it? Okay, I understand after this match we have an announcement to make following this match. So please stay tuned. We have an announcement to make immediately following this match. So we're going to go to the ring. You're going to listen to this one. Bob Backlund, Jackie Fargo, Mark Curtis, one fall, 30-minute time limit. And then what I'm getting is a major announcement. It's going to be made. Backlund getting his first win here in the PWA 1924, the time of the fall, with that nice pin. All right, real quick, the big announcement we just got before this last match. On the last day of the Lords of Trios tournament, which will be August the 30th, not only will the Trios title be decided, the PWA World title is going to be decided. Bret Hart will make the next title defense of the PWA World title, and the opponent for that match, after today, the number one contender to the PWA World title is Hulk Hogan. So August 30th, Bret Hart defends the PWA World title against Hulk Hogan as part of the finale of the Lords of Trios tournament. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of PWA Sunday Slam. We hope you enjoyed it. Next week, the Lords of Trios tournament begins. We're going to see a lot of great Trios action. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you then next week on PWA Sunday Slam.